Get this one going. And we're off from Arrowhead. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. McCarthy starting off with a throw. As a man, Justin Jefferson. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
And the Vikings first down.
McCarthy operating from the pistol. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. First time this game they've looked to him. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
First carry here for Aaron Jones. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, an instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
Let's go. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. Has the connection to Jones. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. When I sit and judge defense, I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
McCarthy throwing on 4th down. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the result. A big gain. They got 15 and the first. They'll try the right side with Akers. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. From the shotgun, McCarthy. And no look there, and that throw falls to the ground.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. Escapes the pocket. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. McCarthy to throw for it. Hopkinson reels it in. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line. And they make the tackle. I'm not sure that was an advisable gamble in this spot, Brock, as they turn it over on downs. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
On Sunday.
Mahomes starting off with a throw. Kelsey makes the catch. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a first with some room to spare.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Come back!
They send the tight end in motion. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
15, 15! Right side!
Mahomes. That's the rookie from Texas hauling it in. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. Couple of zeros on the board right now. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. Second quarter about to get underway, and an opportunity to score here for the Chiefs.
Right side!
Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. Hauled in by Worthy. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
13 more yards. That's another Kansas City.
Play action, Mahomes. He's on the move. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
I don't need to, 15! Yellow, yellow! Yellow! Right side!
Throwing again, Mahomes. And they will score! Touchdown, Kansas City! The Chiefs get the game's first points here in the second. DeAndre Hopkins, the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
That one splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Reed now to kick this one away. Ty Chandler to return. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Pretty obvious, this defense, man, they need more people around the line of scrimmage. But the minute you do that, Kate, start opening up those throwing lanes. This is how balance takes apart a defense.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
No, it's not a running back, but it's a receiver carrying across the marker, Kate. I'm not even calling this a trick play anymore. It's about maximizing your resources and your asset, and this receiver shows you he can be a tool as a running back.
All set up now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Buys time, rolling right. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. McCarthy looking to throw. Jones reels it in. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. On play action now, McCarthy. Headed out right. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th.
Let's go.
They'll send him over right. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota! The Vikings earn the chance to tie it before halftime. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yeah.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Yellow. Right side.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. His running back hauls it in deep right. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
4th. Oh, he loses the football. It's picked out by the Vikings, going the other way. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
First and 10, here's McCarthy. Rolling, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. The Chiefs will use their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. They really need some chunk yardage here on second down. Well, looks like that last play convinces them to keep this one on the ground. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. That's George Karlaftis who got there for the stop.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Gotta figure out this third down here. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. He's in trouble, and the Chiefs bring him down. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back him up and bring up fourth down.
Kate, if you want to make the analytics folks really happy, just talk about how great play action is. Because the numbers would tell you it really doesn't matter down and distance. It can be highly effective even if you're not running the ball. But nothing the offense was going to do there was going to be effective. Tip your cap to the defense who makes the play.
Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock here with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Who knows when the deciding moment will come? We're underway in the second half of a deadlocked game. Chooses to bring this one out. And his choice to leave the end zone going to cost him a small chunk here as he's out shy of that 25. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10.
Yellow.
They motion the tight end over. Throwing on first down, Mahomes. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Putting the tight end in motion. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Throwing the out route complete. And he reaches the 35 before going out. Still on the move, coming to the line for first and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. It's complete to Hopkins. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Again, Mahomes to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap through this second half. There have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered, and that's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
Back to the air, Mahomes. On the move, headed right. He's running with it. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Yellow.
Pressure coming for Mahomes. It's intercepted by Harrison Smith. And the Vikings, they're stopped a little beyond the 10-yard line on the return. Well, Brock, it was an absolute battle in the first half as they played to a tie heading into the locker rooms. And already we have the first big play of half number 2 with that INT.
Yeah, not just the first big play, but maybe the first separating play here, Kate. There's always a moment in the second half, especially where one of these teams makes the play, right? That one that we're going to circle and look back to as the defining play of the half. We may just have witnessed it right there.
And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Throwing from the gun. Hits his running back. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your...
Has room down the left sideline. Still running. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings grab the lead on their first series of the half. Reichert on for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Vikings break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Reichert, set to kick this away. From his own end zone, here we go. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Yellow.
2nd and 1 at the 30-yard line.
2nd and 1. Finds his man. It's Worthy. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's the Chiefs in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is reachable. Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long.
Yellow.
Another try following the sack. Throw reeled in by Hopkins. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. 3rd and 2, Mahomes to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Yellow.
Throwing is Mahomes. That's caught by Hollywood Brown. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
A gain of 26 yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
Another throw for Mahomes. A crucial mistake late. It's intercepted. And the Vikings, they're going to be set up in goal to go after a great return down inside the 10.
You know, I can still hear the call all the way up in the booth. Okie, Okie! That's what that whole defense screams after an interception, and you see everybody getting involved. That nearly went for a house call. Just an incredible effort by that offense to run it down, but even with that, they will take that Okie any day. What a huge pick in return for that defense.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Vikings leading by 7. It's 2nd and goal. Straight ahead they go with Jones. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
They'll run with Jones. And they'll stop him after a short gain to the 13. Just a couple of yards that time, and they are well short of the end zone on 4th and goal. A lot of pressure on this kick for Will Reichert. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Smith able to put it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
That kick right there, Kate, it was a crucial one that really just caused their odds of winning this game to jump substantially. Now we've got a 2-score game. It really leaves no room for error for this opposing offense as they prepare to take the field.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Hardman with a return. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Yellow. Outside.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. This is caught inside the 15. Chiefs in the hurry-up, trying to get everyone to the line. 1st down from the red zone. Escapes the puck. And he is in for the touchdown. Still unlikely, Brock, but it's not entirely over just yet with this score. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith. Right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
So only a handful of seconds left. They have time for this and a single snap. I think they got it. I think they got it. And they did. The Chiefs have it. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. He'll look to throw it. That one complete to Hopkins. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. One final second on that clock. There's a timeout. We'll have to wait just a touch longer to close this one out. One final second on that clock. There's a timeout. We'll have to wait just a touch longer to close this one out.
A 54-yard attempt.
It has the distance, and it's on target. It's good! That's going to do it for regulation, so some bonus football in store for all those fans in the stands. We're headed for overtime. Now hopefully this conclusion will be just as exciting as our opening 4 quarters. The kick is away here in overtime. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Yellow.
Man in motion here.
Right side.
First throw of overtime now. This one finds Kelsey. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
First down carry for Pacheco. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6.
Yellow.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Hey, rib lift. Right side.
From the 47. And that one is picked off. But wait a second. Oh, he came down out of bounds, so that's just going to be incomplete.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
Right side.
3rd and short. Here's Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him.
Rolling.
Working quickly here.
A big loss of
Minnesota spends its 2nd time out here. And that'll leave them with just 1 remaining in overtime. Big moment here in overtime. 4th down, and the offense is out
Fire
there.
down these 2. Fire down these 2. 43. 43. 15. 15. Right side.
They'll go. It's Mahomes. Searches from the pocket. And on 4th down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. First and 10 from the 41. Now he gets a shot here in overtime. Has the connection to Hawkinson. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. Well, we knew it, Brock, and now they know it too. That one was on their defense. First down, ball at the 36. Trying it left side with Akers. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
And they've got themselves another first and 10. Now give up the middle to Jones. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Addison going to motion over left. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15. It's a 5-yard gain, and that brings up 3rd and 7.
Well, I know this. This staff loves the athleticism and versatility he brings to the offense. That's not only as a receiver, but as someone who can take occasional carries and turn them into good yards.
3rd down, here's Jones. And he's going nowhere there. Add that to what's been a tough afternoon for him. No gain on the run, so they're left with 4th and 7. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. As they'll be left with just one more to work with here in OT. And the kick team comes on. A chance to win it here in overtime. It's a 33-yard look from the right hash.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
So the Vikings pick up the win on the road. And they only needed to set him up with a shot to connect and win it with 3, and his aim was true to make it happen and put an end to this competitive ball game. With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Vikings emerge as winners as we say so long from Kansas City.